We are going to pick 5 nails out of this bag to create a mixed matched set. Sit tight. Hello, my loves. This is the bag. We're going to pop her open and pour it into this bowl because it's just easier to pick that way. By the way, my name is Gigi, if you're new here. And as you can see, I like to do nails. This is about 5 years worth of nail tips. And you can watch all these videos right here on this channel. So let's go ahead and get started with the pick. We're just moving things around. Here we go. Just going to jam my hand right in there and grab a handful. And I would just pick one, but most of them still have glue tabs on them. But here's our first one, a pretty little cannabis one from a cannabis set. And then we're going to come in and grab this handful. And once getting them pulled apart, I've chosen this pretty butterfly one. Then we're going to come in and I am going to grab this spider. Look at that, gorgeous spider. Probably came from a Halloween set. I'm really attracted to that mouth one. It's a vampire one, and I loved that set, very pop art set. But then I saw the moon, and I'm so focused on the moon right now and focused on the energy of the moon in my craft. So I decided to go with the moon instead. It was really hard to choose. We might need to do a vampire set because I'm really feeling that. Then it was a choice between these two, and as you can see, I chose the bubbles. They're just little partial circles, but I think of it as bubbles, like looking at the world through bubbles. But we are going to start with the moon. That's going to be our thumbnail today, and it is going to be sort of jellyish. It's going to have a little bit of a glitter. We're going to call it a glitter glass moon nail. I just came up with that. Shut up, that's great. A glitter glass moon nail. Although really it's more of a milky blue. Maybe it should be a glitter milk moon. Maybe that's better. Glitter milk moon. Give me your choice, A or B, in the comment section. All right, glitter glass, glitter milk. You tell me what you decide. Anyway, here comes the glitter. These are those lovely Savalon gels that come in those tins. Guys, love them. Love them. Then we're going to come in and make our moon. And I'm just going to use this pretty, it's supposed to be a cat eye gel, but guys, the cat eye on this is not that great. It's by D&D. And it is called Master Bombay. And I just thought, if we're gonna, here's the thing about pulling from the bag. We're not doing 100% recreations. We're reimagining the nails and making a mixed matched set. I cannot say that word combination very effectively. So yuck it up. Enjoy my misery, right? You can laugh in the comments or to yourself, whatever makes you happier. I'm good with either one, honestly. But saying mixed, matched set, it is not something my mouth likes to do. So there you go. I have to really concentrate on the enunciations. There you go. That's just it. So here we are. We're just making a very slivery partial moon, a waning moon, right? I think waxing and waning sound like the same thing. Like a waxing would also be waning, but waxing is getting bigger, right? And waning is getting smaller. So that's another thing that messes with my brain. It just seems like waxing would also mean like getting smaller. I don't know why my brain makes that as a connection. But when you're working with hand painting, always have a cleanup brush handy. Just cause. Even if you don't use it, it's good to know it's there in case something happens. You know, it happens. Things happen sometimes. So I did go ahead and cure that. And then we're coming in with that same brush. And I'm just going to make some delicate moonlight lines, right? Just bringing it in. And that gives it the same flavor as that blue and gold one. But that blue and gold one had more of an Art Deco feel. The whole set was a little Art Deco. Um, and I love that set. It came out so good. Guys, I'm going to try really hard to find all the sets that those nails went to and put them in the links for you. But sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes I can't find it. So there's like hundreds of videos on this channel. So sometimes I just can't find it. I almost quit there and I was like, no, it needs a few more. It needs a few more. Let's do it. And so I did. There you go. And so I did. Sometimes you just go with your gut, right? And I actually really like this nail. But this is the reason why I didn't model it myself. We're going to have Carmen come in and model it for us because excuse me, model it for us at the end, because this is semi-transparent, and so my nails would show through, and I don't want to take my nails off because I love both of the sets. So and I'm going to do fills again, so I didn't want to remove anything. I have an idea to slightly redesign the Melted Marble Madness, and I'm excited about it. So we're going to do fills. I'm not ready to let go of this set. So I think they came out so pretty. Here we are, the recreation and its inspiration. Now we're going to do that beautiful butterfly nail. And this is probably the easiest nail of the bunch because it is, in fact, transfer foil. But we're going to do purple instead of that pretty peach color, which I don't even have that peach color anymore. It's completely gone. It was Kiara Sky. I know there's a lot of fans of Kiara Sky out there. I've had a few of their polishes. I'm not a fan. I don't love them. There's polishes that I love much better that are half the price. So it's not something I gravitate toward. Now we're coming in with that transfer foil. This purple is gorgeous. It's by Model Ones, by the way. We're going to use a little bit of Model Ones today, but we're not exclusively there. Clearly, because Savalon was the first thing we used. Now we're coming in with our foil. Look at how that has little stars in it. And that's just something that you're going to have to, like, when you're looking at the nails, you go, oh my goodness, are those stars? I love when that happens, right? And then we're going to do this one because it's got different colors in it. And I thought red on purple, I like it. Green on purple, blue on purple. I'm just checking to see that those are, in fact, basically the same color. So I'm not going to use that sheet. But here we go. We're just adding some craziness to this nail. And this pink is basically a transparent hollow pink. So it just adds that little bit of hollow to the nail that it just gives me happiness, right? So I love it. But you still see that purple. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, guys. I absolutely love it. When you're doing a foil technique like this where you're just splodging it on and using different mixed matched foils, it's a mixed match nail in a mixed match set. Now we're going to come in and add these butterflies. This one's got kind of brown and green and earthy tones, and I just thought that would look so pretty on top of all of that shiny craziness. Then we're coming in with this one that's got more of a yellow and orangey sort of, or peachy sort of vibe. And so you're pulling in the color scheme from the original nail in with this butterfly. Love it. And then we're going to also add one little yellow butterfly because I liked it. And you know, sometimes art is just about the things that you enjoy. So I'm just coming in trying to find the end of this. I can't. until until I realized there's one corner on the other side that actually is sticking out. There it is. I find it finally. That's just a little tip, guys. When you're putting on the smaller images, and the tip of his wing came off, so we're going to fix that real quick. When you're using the smaller images like this, make sure you leave a little something off to the side to pull, because it can really give you a headache trying to find the edge of that plastic to pull it off the nail. So a little something off the side of the nail is going to be your friend there. And we did get the tip of that wing right back on there, so that worked perfectly. And there's that yellow butterfly I was talking about. Part of the yellow butterfly's wing did not come off on one of the wings. I could not get it to stick to save my life, so we just transcended that. There you go. That's just how that is. Sometimes in a butterfly's life, a wing gets broke. There it is. It's a hard world, guys. It's a hard world. And we're living through that right now. There you go. If you guys haven't, go check out my shorts feed. The last video I put up did not do very well, and I feel like maybe it's been suppressed. So go give it some love. Here we go. Inspiration and recreation, or reimagination. I love it. I love them both, actually. But the new one, it's got a different flavor, and I dig that. Look at how I still have that butterfly paper on my glove, and I don't realize it. Guys, that's hilarious. Now, this is a gorgeous cat eye gel, and it is also by Model Ones. It's a beautiful green, and the nail that it's emulating is, which I didn't show you, I'm sorry, but you'll see it in a bit. It is the Cannabis nail, and it is also green, but it was more like a deep army green. And we're just going to disappear that first layer, because we're going to come in and do it on the second layer. And I love that this cat eye is also a glitter polish. So it's got glitter with cat eye glitter, and I don't know how you can do better than that, right? And this green is just so emeraldy, right? It's emeraldy. Like you went to the Emerald City and they made you this nail, right? It's straight Elphaba's nails, right? I love it. I feel like Elphaba would totally wear this set, or at least Cynthia, right? So now I'm gonna play. Guys, let me just be honest. I am by no means a pro with the cat eye. I'm not that great at it. Honestly, I'm not. So every time you see me use it on the channel, it's just me experimenting and trying to figure out what amazing things I can make happen with it. And when I feel satisfied, I stop. And we're getting pretty close to satisfied here, but I just want there to be a couple of different pockets of the cat eye, so that when you move the nail back and forth, you see it in different areas. And we're getting there, but I'm still got to play. And I know everyone loves looking at the cat eye, so I left it all in, because why not? If you don't like it, scooch forward a little bit, okay? Here we go. Oh, just playing. Just look at it. When I see other people do videos with cat eye, I can't get enough of it. I will watch it over and over because it's just so pretty. So I just figured, why not leave it all for you guys to see? There you go. There you go. We're almost done, though. I'm really starting to be happy. Really almost there. We're going to test it here in just a second. Is it what I want? It is. It is a pocket here, a pocket there. And then we're going to cure it to just secure our cat eye. And then we're going to come in and start making our cannabis leaves. And instead of just 3, we're going to play around, almost like if you bought a shirt with a cannabis print on it, right? So I'm just going to play around and let the cannabis leaves do their cannabis thing, right? And I think I actually speeded up here in a bit too after this first one, because it did take a while to paint all these on. Even though, let me just be honest, okay? I'm not the best at hand painting. I get that. But I still enjoy doing it, and I think I'm getting better all the time. But these cannabis leaves could look more cannabis leafier, right? They could be better. When I make, sometimes it's been a while actually since I've pulled them out, and I'm sure that the ones I have are old and need to be replaced. But I do like to work on paper with oil. What is the word I'm looking for? Oil pastels. They're so much fun. I like the Sakura brand. They are so creamy and beautiful. This is not sponsored. Sakura doesn't know me, and this isn't a video about their products, but I'm just gushing because I love them. But I love working with their product, and I love making pictures. And one of the pictures I make are cannabis leaves and leaves, not leaves, leaves. Sorry, learning to speak today. Um, and the ones I make are so pretty, if I can toot my own horn, and they look much better than the ones that I paint. So there you go. My my art medium really is uh, pastels. Sorry, my brain farted. But I'm getting better with the paints, and I love that. Right? Maybe one day I'll take an actual painting class and go see if I could paint something like on a canvas or something. Wouldn't that be fun? Although there's some techniques out there that I see in the interwebs, if you will, that I think I could pull off. So um, there's some stuff I'd like to try. There you go. There you go. There you go. So I'm just putting, I'm like I said, I'm just making it like a pattern, right? And so some of them are going to just be off to the side, some of them are going to be full, some of them are going to be just the butts of it or the tips of it. So there you go. We're just having a good time and letting it fly. And they're all white because we are going to come in with my pigment. Wow. Wow, words, with my pigment powders as we are now, and we're just going to add some color to them with my pigments. And this is the first nail we're going to use pigments on, but there's going to be another nail that we use pigments on. Because why? Because pigments are fun, and we're not recreating, we're emulating, we're reimagining and re-engineering every nail in this set. The only one that really still has the same vibe, but with some oomphiness, is the bubble nail. Because honestly, I really could not come up with a way to make it different. I mean, I could have done just individual bubbles, absolutely. And honestly, the idea of that is interesting to me. So I think we might be doing something soon on a nail like that. But at the same time, I I felt like I didn't have time to experiment too much with this set because I just barely did it last night, and I'm so on the wire on this one that we're actually going to be a few minutes late today. So, and today's video is pretty long. Usually we're between 20 and 30 minutes. Today we're at 36 minutes. So, it's a lot of voiceover and it's a lot of editing and a lot of blah blah blah, right? So, there you go. There you go. So here we got our pigments down, and I'm looking for the brush and I found it. So we're just going to brush the excess pigments off and then put on a beautiful top coat. And as you can see, we're top coating each nail as we go. So I can give you the finished nail with its recreation. Actually, that wasn't top coat, that was base coat. I forgot about this part. I'm just going to give it a very light, maybe not 100% complete outline. I didn't want it to be as thick as the outline in the first nail. Honestly, when I look at that first nail, I'm not happy. I'm like, I can't believe this is a set I put on my channel. I don't think it's that cute. So I messed that up. I'm going to come back in and clean it up because I don't like that it's on the inside of the leaf instead of outlining it like it should be. And then I mess up here on this as well. So we're just going to get a brush. We're just going to get a brush right now and clean that away. Like I said, when you're hand painting, have your cleanup brush handy. It really it makes a difference. You want it around. So I'm just going to continue doing all of the outlines on these. There's going to be, some editing here where you don't see every single outline because, guys, not going to lie, it's a lot. This nail took a few minutes and a lot of cleanup brushing. So I did, do some skipping around. I did some skipping around. And now I'm making up a song about skipping around. Bah! I don't know what that was. Sorry. Sorry. Sometimes there's a song in the videos. You get dinner and a show around here. You can see I'm floundering for things to say because usually by now I'm starting to wrap things up. But nope, not today, guys. We've got more to go. More to go. I hope you brought a drink or maybe a snack. Here is the inspiration nail and the recreation nail. I have to say, I like the new one a million times better. Million times better. So now we're coming in with the spider nail, and we are going to start with some white again, the same way we will with the next nail. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I sing things, guys. I do it all freaking day. It used to drive my children insane. Mom, everything's not a song. And I'm like, child, it is. Everything is a song. If I could live in a musical, I would, where everyone just, flash mobbed everything all day. Love that crap. And yes, I do love musicals. I don't watch them as much as I used to because when I was a kid, being from the 60s, there were not, we didn't have the options that we have today. So you watched what came on, and they played a lot of musicals when I was a kid. So on TV. So I watched a lot of them and I loved them. My favorite, Hello Dolly. Just that, I would watch that right now. And I do watch it periodically. So while I was yapping, as you could see, I came in with my pigment powders again, and we're just making, circles, or ovals in the nail. We went from pink to orange to yellow, which is a lovely color gradient, I guess. Although really they didn't ombre out as well as I thought they would, but I don't care. I think they're gorgeous. It's like those infrared like sort of things. It's like that. It's like or the heat sensors. It's like that. So now we're going to come in and make the body of our spider now that we have all of this down with a beautiful base coat on top to make everything safe. Because trust me, there was some more. I started with a different body and I didn't like it and totally took it off. So we're coming back in and we're making a teardrop shape body. And we're using this beautiful Model 1's solid gel polish, or solid gel something. Anyway, yeah, I can't, the name won't come to me, and now my brain is stuck on it. So we're just going to finish it, and we're just going to do the one coat because this black is pretty good. But as you can see, I've got a lid from a glitter there. So we are definitely making a glitter body, which the other spider also has a glitter body, but it's more of a red tone, and this one is more of a pinky, purpley, bluey, green situation. And it's by Light Elegance. I forget the name, but of course, as always, everything will be listed below. Let me say that I do understand the shape is a little bad right now, but we're going to come in with that handy dandy cleanup brush and we're going to fix that. It's a little wrong on the one side, the left side. Not the left side as you're looking at it now, the left side when it's right side up. So, and we made a little dot there for whatever reason, so we're going to clean that up too. Clean up the dot. Boom. And this one has a nice rounded brush, the cleanup brush that I'm using, and that allows you to just get in there and with the tip of it and be very precise with your cleanup. And that makes me happy. So now the shape is correct. Let's get that little tail off of there and that little extra bit that got stuck. That's why cleaning up your cleanup brush often is key. Otherwise, you just make a mess on your nail. Now we're going to come in with that glitter gel, and it might be something mermaid or something. It gives me mermaid vibes. I'll say that. We're just going to come in with this gel and fill in that teardrop shape with glitter. And actually, I do raise it up a good bit because the color of the gel is actually clear and it cured just fine. So, and that gives me, right, it's already raised up from the glitter, so then I don't have to use so much builder gel to make it nice and round. Because we are going to, of course, 3D this bad boy. I almost said a different B word. And then we come in with our builder gel. And I'm just putting down a slip layer real quick because you want your builder gel to know where to go. But I will say that I do mess it up a little bit. And thank goodness for the cleanup brush because it did save the day several times in this set. Wow, I got a little bit weird on my S's there. See, you can see how I messed it up a little bit there on the side, but again, cleanup brush to the rescue. Now I'm just going to put down one simple dot. You can see I've got a little green gem there. That's going to be our spider's head. And I'm going to put down a dot. It's got a string on it. The Savalon, that's actually Savalon builder gel as well. It does have a little stringy quality to it. So I wonder if I could make spider gel out of it. Huh. That's a thought. You'd have to be quick though, because it does self-level. So I don't know. Maybe experiment time is at hand. So now we're just making the legs. Very, very simple. Just little angles. Little angles. That's all we're making. Or you could think of them as letters like little L's or little J's or something like that. But that's all. That exact shape we're going to use for all 8 of his little legs. This guy's a little cutie, okay? Out there in Spiderland, you know he would be finding the ladies. Or maybe this is a lady. I don't know. I get boy vibes from it, right? You tell me what you think. Is this the bachelor on the prowl or the lady looking to bite off a head? Some of them do that, right? Like they eat their mates. I know that happens with praying mantises. I am not a bug guy or gal. Honestly, I've got a video I took like a couple weeks ago of a bug I found. Maybe I'll make it a short for you guys because it freaked me out. I don't know what it is, but I did find it dead outside a few days ago. So I kind of feel bad. But, you know, at least he's not out there scaring me anymore. All right, there we go. Just finishing all the little areas that I feel like need to be covered. And then we're going to pop it in the lamp, cure it fully, and then come in with our beautiful top coat. This one was actually pretty easy to top coat because the only thing you're avoiding is that one gem, and that was pretty easy to do. And that glitter just really pops once you get that top coat on there and gives our spider a luxurious look. Look at that. They definitely have different flavors. One's a little more snappy and out on the town, right? And one's a little more rustic and Halloweeny. Now here's our final nail. This is our pinky. I'm starting to wear down a little, guys, but luckily we are at the tail end here. We will be done soon. I guess this is why my videos aren't normally longer, because I just can't talk this long. And this video really did, like, trying to just keep popping in would have been a lot with music, because there's just so much. Every nail is different. So there's no, the rest of these, check it out with some music, right? It's every single nail is different. So with this one, the other nail has more quiet colors and it's more dreamy, I guess. This one feels a little more psychedelic to me almost. As we're coming in, starting straight away with the yellow. And honestly, making these circles is all just the technique of using a flat brush to make it to make the round, right? Almost like if you had an actual paintbrush, which I guess this is a paintbrush. I don't know why I say that, but like a house paintbrush. And if you just, ran it in a circle, it would make a pretty circle. And so that's what we're doing here. And first we started with that yellow. Now we've got this gorgeous pink. The pink was hard because it's almost gone, and so it's a little dry, and it took a little work to get it to do exactly what I wanted, but we finally got there. And I love the brightness of the yellow and the pink together, because the next two colors are going to be a little more subdued. So I don't know, all together I think it just gives a really pretty fantasy vibe, I guess is the thing I'm thinking. Definitely a little more psychedelic with the color selection, which I'm all about that. I love all the research that's happening right now with psilocybin and other things. Like there's this frog, I forget exactly what it was, frog something serum that is in a nose spray that they're testing for depression, which is amazing. Um, Being bipolar, it's good to know, and I'm bipolar too, so that's more depressed than manic. And knowing that there are things on the horizon that maybe offer relief in a different way than the current drug set, that's exciting to me, because the current things they have for depression, they don't really help me that much. So honestly, they don't help me at all. So I just have to learn techniques that help me manage it, rather than, try to put the kibosh on it. So here's the purple. Sorry, I got thinking about that frog spray. I'm very curious about it. There also, guys, there's so much research going on right now that is so, so, so exciting. In Japan, they're starting the human trials for the regrowing teeth. They've already regrown teeth in animals, and so we're next, and they've already started the trials. So I'm so excited about that. Having a few missing things myself. And then also, they all are about to start selling. Now we're coming in, sorry, with this really pale, pinky sort of cream color, because I just felt like I wanted the look of seeing it through different colors, of seeing different colors through this color. There, that's better. But anyway, they've already got a drug that you can buy to lengthen your dog's life and like reverse age in your dog. And human trials are coming up. So I'm real excited about that one too. So guys, medical research is blowing my mind right now. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of things that they're testing right now. And if we could just figure out how to put the kibosh on capitalism, guys, we'd be on our way to Star Trek universes. I love that idea. Huge Trekkie. I'm a huge Trekkie. I love Star Trek. Um, I definitely love Star Trek more than Star Wars, although I also like Star Wars. But if I have to pick a vision for the future, I'm going Star Trek every day because that is a future of humans becoming their most muchiest, and I'm about that. So now this is just a flash or reflective glitter that I'm dotting on here to give us even more bubbles and to just take this into a different direction a little bit. We did that with the colors. There's the original, as you can see right there. And look at that flash glitter pop, right? Once you get the top coat on. So here is the first 5. This is the new 5 as a set reimagined in the mixed matched genre. Wow, I really screwed my mouth up with that. But I love these. I think they came out so good. Uh, Honestly, accidentally, we ended up with sort of a nature theme. And I'm here for it. We've got the nature of the moon, the nature of butterflies and cannabis leaves. Then we have more bugs with the actual spider, and then bubbles. Bubbles are natural too, right? So a little bit of nature in a mixed matched set. Guys, I'm totally here for it. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I hope you liked today's set. Let me know in the comment section, is this a set that you would consider wearing or is it just way too much? Anyway, we're going to see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye-bye.